did my second sequence of calls, and one just gobbled up above here, so I'm gonna make a move on him now. Kind of get set up right up above here and see if I can draw these birds in, so see what happens. Can't believe I got it done. Yes! PA longbeard down. This is a spot I've missed a couple times. Don't know what it is, but my all-time favorite spot, and I got it done today. Whole family's been sick the last week. I had it, and my younger son had it, and my wife had it, and then my son was thrown up last night, so I didn't get out this morning. And wow. So I came in here about 8:30. I wasn't even in the woods 5 minutes, and I struck these birds up. And I set up on them 2 times. Finally, this one broke. They came in together, but I couldn't tell if the other one was a longbeard or not, so I kept having to pass on him. He had a super red head, but you never know. Last year that happened to me where I thought the one was a gobbler and it ended up being a jake, but finally got it done. Oh, he's a good one too. He's a good one. Wow. Pretty sure I got some awesome footage too. I wasn't zoomed in all the way because I didn't want to mess it up, but holy cow. Big old long beard, yeah! Yes! Alright guys, birds tagged. Kind of want to show you guys my setup here. That was intense, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I walked in here, one of my favorite spots, and I've had some awesome hunts here. Just haven't sealed the deal on one yet, but finally got it done. But yeah, I was in here for 5 minutes, and by the second sequence of my calls, I got these birds to hammer. So show you guys kind of where I was at and my setup. It's on this tree right here, real thick. Kind of can sit down in these roots. And on the footage, the one that I shot, the strutter, he kept coming up to like this spot up here and putting his fan out. He was at like probably 60, and they finally broke and came to my right, and this is where I shot him over here. But don't know if I got the best footage of the shot, but I couldn't move. Like, I ended up shooting, they were like 35 probably. But I definitely wanted to shoot the one that was strutting because he had the full fan. I don't know about the other one. I think he was a gobbler too, but I didn't want to chance it and shoot, you know, then come up on him like last year and have him be a jake. So yeah, they were kind of doing their thing behind here for quite a while. And right here's where I shot. So trying to find the tree. It's way down there, but yeah, right here. That's the tree there. Yeah, so about 35 yards. See some of my pattern on the tree there. But crazy hunt. It was crazy intense. Heart was pounding the whole time, and thank the good Lord for making me a hunter. I'll tell you what, these birds are amazing. God is so good all the time. He always provides. I always say that, but he does. He always provides. So, well guys, here he is. This is the tree that I was set up on here. But shot a little bit of his fan, but Kind of had to turn my body like this to shoot. It's kind of an awkward shot. I just stepped it off. It was about 35 or so. 35, 36 yards. But he's a beautiful gobbler. Lots of colors up in these parts here. He's got some really neat colors down in here. But good bird. I don't think I've ever killed a gobbler with like white spurs like he has. They're almost like a clearish, like ivory color. It's kind of neat. But yeah, so I walked in here and called once, nothing. So I started walking up the hill a little bit farther, and probably about 100 yards or so, called again, and I heard one go off, and I thought it was actually over here behind me. So I set up down below, probably about 100 yards or so, and sat down, got set up, called again, and gobbled up here. So must have just echoed or something. So then I went up, got up and set up about another 50 yards down this way, and worked him for a while, and he wasn't budging at all. And so I moved again to this spot. So that would have been my third time moving. So probably in total I moved a little over 100 yards, because he probably gobbled at like, I don't know, 160, 175 yards. And then as I was set up here, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes after I was set up, straight ahead here in front of me about 60 yards, I could see his fan just over the little crest here. So kind of let him do his thing, and then I actually saw another gobbler come up to the right, what I thought was a gobbler. I'm pretty sure it was. Wanted to make sure though that I shot the strutter. So anyway, they were working around there for a while, and he was strutting. You guys can see on the footage. Wasn't able to really zoom in because I didn't want to mess up the hunt. It's really tough to sell film, especially turkey hunting. It's a little kind of open in here, like it gets thicker kind of where they were at, but down in this bottom here it's kind of open. I got like a creek right in the middle here. It's a beautiful spot. But so I kind of let him do his thing there, and then I started really kind of getting more aggressive with my calls, cutting and doing some kind of soft yelping and stuff, and they were gobbling pretty good at it. It was mainly him though. I think I only heard the other gobbler gobble like once or twice, and then they went silent for a while, and then I started kind of getting more aggressive, and then they finally broke. I saw him put his fan down and then kind of broke to my right, and then I didn't see him for probably at least 5 minutes, and then they started coming to my right, and they got to about where I shot him, and that's where I took the shot. But like I said, I kind of had to turn my body here. Like, I like to pick these kind of trees. I don't know exactly what kind of tree this is, but the roots kind of come up, and you can almost like sit down in these trees and kind of cradle yourself in. And yeah, I had to kind of turn my body and shoot. Didn't fold him, but was able to get up on him, and then he expired. But intense hunt. It was awesome. It's really neat to see that fan come through the woods. I was able to hear him spit and drum up probably when he was about 50 yards. But there's just enough of a elevation change here that they had to come up, because when I called at them when they were at like probably 50 yards, they were gobbling, and then they popped their head up. Probably could have shot the one, but I didn't want to push the shot. I wanted him to come to at least 40, so I got him here to about 35 or so. But I think patience was the reason I got this bird for sure. I could have probably pushed a shot out there at like 60, but I didn't want to do that, mess it up. So glad it worked out. God surely always provides, that's for sure. Says it in his word that he always provides. Just an awesome hunt. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight. That's what it says in God's word. So patience though, patience for sure. Been praying for patience for years now, and God's definitely showed me that. So appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna try to get my wife a turkey now, and maybe go out with some buddies and maybe hook up with my brother again 1 or 2 more times. We both already killed one, so I can care less really to kill another bird. I'd rather take someone else out and film them, so I'm gonna try to do that. But appreciate you guys watching, and like always, God bless.